Hi guys, so today I'm going to tell you guys how the Ouija board and how it has impacted our view on the world. Why did I choose the myth of the Ouija board for my topic? This myth has had the biggest impact on the youth more than any other myth. Let's say everyone who tried the challenge ended up poorly. And the reason I say this is because when you guys look up videos and photos of college students trying the Ouija board, most of them are probably scared or probably want to stop playing and give up. It is also one of the most notorious board games since 1891 that has been around for ages, with countless stories to tell. This board consists of asking questions about the past, present, or future, and having the board respond honestly. First, I would like to show you guys the beginning, the dark beginning. It all started when a man named Charles Kennard claimed to invent the Ouija board. However, another man named Kennard claimed he also made the board and that Charles Kennard was lying. Therefore, history does not know the exact origin of the Ouija board. What we do know, however, is that the Ouija board was very, very popular when it came out because it came out during the Civil War, and during the Civil War is when many people have been losing their families and they would try to contact them using the Ouija board. Now, there is a film that just recently came out called Ouija, The Origin of Evil, which sums up what began in 1981 when the board first began being sold to a variety of mostly young consumers, where it all went wrong. The first effect of the Ouija board, when it first began being sold, were many unusual behaviors which were happening. The second effect, which back in the day, people would use the Ouija board to speak to the dead from the Civil War and find the cause of their loved one's death. The board would leave the majority with creepy responses, seeming like the spirit inside the board is trying to create a portal to get into our world. The third effect, in present time now, there have been various reports of people getting haunted and or even injured. There are even reports and real videos of actual hauntings that came from the board. What the Ouija board is up to in our present time. Currently, the sales of the board have dropped significantly in comparison to the amount that was sold in 1800s. However, it may come as a surprise to many of you, but the board is actually still more popular than Monopoly because it has still sold more copies. The Ouija board has given us an insight of the dangers of looking beyond our own world. Now, with all the proof that is on the internet and right in front of our eyes, it would be foolish not to believe this board is not real. Many stars, including TikTok stars Matt Lewis, reported unexplainable circumstances and hauntings in her home when she forgot to tell the Ouija board goodbye before playing. Due to the amount of social media attention this board receives, we as a society no longer are closed-minded to the undeniable proof that there are spirits out there and there is a spiritual world. Ouija, The Origin of Evil. In 2016, during the Halloween season, a movie about the Ouija board came out to spook the world. The movie consists of a girl who plays the board and then mysteriously committed suicide. Her friends came in and saw her hung from her balcony and were very, very worried. They then used the board to try to contact her. However, like most cases, they ended up encountering an evil spirit, which unfortunately for them, they had to deal with throughout the movie. And the reason I wanted to show this movie is because this movie actually can relate to many other stories where people are trying to contact their loved ones and instead they find an evil spirit. How we as a society view the Ouija board today. The Ouija board has definitely given all of us a different perspective on the world. Why? Because now only a select amount of people are willing to buy the board for themselves after the variety of reports and films about this board were released. People are easily frightened by such things that they would rather stay quiet and not mess with the spirit world. As you can see in the photo, the girl is pretty upset because she just played the Ouija board. Social media had something to say as well. The popular YouTuber by name of Lance Stewart uploaded many videos of him and his family using the Ouija board, and many fans were disappointed. The disappointment in his fans was because nowadays the Ouija board is viewed as a portal, basically, to evil spirits. As stated before, the Ouija board scared many of his fans, and many were in the comments basically telling him, hey, what are you doing? We shouldn't mess with that. This is one of many examples that proves that the board definitely changed our perspective on the world, because why else would everybody be so scared? Takeaway. What I hope most take from my presentation is to be aware and learn about the Ouija, the Origin of Evil movie, Lance Stewart, and many other cases of this dangerous game. It has changed our perspective of the world because now we are more aware and have received proof that there are other forms of life and that we are not the only form of life. And it is ridiculous that many think that we are the only intelligent being in the universe when our universe is very, very big. So we are probably a very, very small percentage of the universe. However, not only that, but we also know that playing games like this have consequences because it is a very real thing that can leave anyone quaking, as you can see in this photo, right? Thank you. And here's my works cited.